Humans have an innate desire to rescue animals in peril. This response could be a result of our instincts, as the distress of an animal compels us to act swiftly and utilize all available resources to aid them. Kathleen Adair experienced this sentiment firsthand as she strolled along the Davies Creek Trail in the vicinity of Juneau, Alaska. As Christmas Eve arrived, Kathleen took her dogs out for a hike, only to come across a magnificent bald eagle ensnared in a hunting trap. Witnessing the bird's agony and bloodshed, Kathleen sprang into action, unaware of what lay ahead. What began as a peaceful stroll quickly turned into a nightmare as she endeavored to free the bald eagle from the trap. Kathleen decided on Christmas Eve to go out for a walk, but as she was enjoying her time in the outdoors, she noticed a bald eagle on the ground in a weird position. She got closer and discovered a gruesome image. The eagle was stuck into a bear trap. Kathleen decided to help the poor animal, so she got closer and started her quest in freeing the injured bird. Here's what she said. "I think it had stepped in one trap, and these traps are connected to trees with chains. So, it had rolled around and had this chain tightly wound around its leg. By the time I hiked back, it'd be dark, and by the time I drove back an hour past dark, I knew they wouldn't be able to get out there until the next day," said Kathleen. So, she figures she has to save the bird on the spot before it was too late. Unfortunately for Kathleen, she tampered with hunters' traps, which were placed legally in Davies Creek. Little did she know that she will be charged with it and she will have to face a judge. The injuries of the eagles she tried to save were too big, so the vets had to euthanize the poor bird 3 days after being freed from the trap. Now, Kathleen had to fight a case in court. The judge said that Kathleen's actions were admirable. However, a day later, she also tampered with other traps she considered to be dangerous. Here is her statement. "If I had been in the trap myself, I wouldn't have been able to get out. I feel like they're a hazard and not just a dog's. The trail she and other dozens of people hike on is full of dangerous traps. Something had to be done, and our hero was not ready to give up." Juneau District Attorney James Scott said that her actions in saving the eagle were laudable, and if it happens again, they will dismiss that case again. Kathleen is a hero even though the bird didn't make it. But here's why the birds are so important. The bald eagle was once on the brink of extinction because of overhunting and pollution. Thankfully, they have been protected, and there are currently more than 10,000 bald eagles in North America. You can spot them in Canada, Alaska, the US, and northern Mexico too. The bald eagle is the US national emblem chosen in 1782 by the Founding Fathers. It represents long life strength and has a majestic look. A bald eagle will live up to 50 years in captivity and 20 to 30 years in the wild. There's another important case related to eagles that you should know. This man has not only put his life at risk for the US Army, but he also saved the American symbol. His name is Jason Galvin, and he has done 2 tours in Afghanistan. After returning home, he spotted a bald eagle in need of help. Some locals said that the eagle has been dangling for 2 days, and when they called the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources, DNR, the Rush City Police and fire departments, they were told they couldn't help. The poor bird was at almost 75 feet off the ground, and the officials had no means to get up there to save it. But Galvin told his wife, and after joking about it, he realized this was actually a good idea. Galvin told his wife that the only way to take the bird down was to shoot at it, and his wife said, "That's what you're going to do." It took the Army veteran 90 minutes and 150 shots in the branches to take them down. It was a windy day, and Galvin had to shoot at a moving branch before starting to shoot at it. He asked the Minnesota DNR conservation officer for the go-ahead. The eagle finally fell with the branch he was tied on, and the heavy underbrush broke its fall. The moment finally arrived, and it was truly awe-inspiring. The scene was so beautiful that it brought everyone to tears. The majestic bird was gently secured in a kennel and transported to a veterinarian for care. Surprisingly, despite hanging from the trap for several days, the eagle was alert and in excellent condition during the car ride. The bird was named after the branch on which it was found, and its appearance indicated that it was a young adult only around 5 years old with dark head and tail feathers. During an interview, Galvin shared that the incident took place the weekend preceding the 4th of July. After being rescued, Freedom was transported to a rehabilitation center where it could receive proper medical attention and care. The team is optimistic that the eagle will eventually regain its strength and be able to return to its natural habitat. I hope you like this video. Please share it and subscribe to our channel. Also press bell icon to never miss the update from our channel. Thank you.